In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a survey on LimeSurvey. Now, the first thing you want to do once you sign into your account, you'll see the dashboard over here, and you want to click on this plus button up top and then plus survey, or click on create survey over here on the right. Both will do the same thing. Now, this is going to start loading your survey, and as you can see here, this is kind of the basics what you're going to see. So whenever you click on any of these blocks or question groups over here, you can see there's a bunch of different settings on the right. Now, first, you'll see this welcome screen, and this is the screen people will see whenever they open up your survey for the first time. So when they do this here, of course, you can go ahead and change the language over here in case you wanna, but by default, you can set if you want to show the welcome screen or not, up to you. And then here you can show how many questions there is in this survey or not, completely up to you as well. So if you want to show that, you can leave it on. I'm going to leave this on right now. Then you can just click inside this block over here and basically type in whatever you want. This is the welcome title. You can go and name it whatever you want. So I'm just going to type in welcome to this survey. There we go. And by the way, if you want to name your survey, up top you have the option to do this. I'm just going to name this one sample survey or survey. There we go, pardon me. Okay, and then here you have the welcome description. So I'm just going to type in this survey is about, and then of course you can go and type in whatever your survey is about or do whatever you want in here. It's just a description. Now people will then be able to press on the start survey button, and of course they will go to the first question group, which is over here. Now you have to type in your questions, and you can then go ahead and select what question types they are. So I'm just going to type in, for example, what is your name? And then what I'm going to do here, of course, by default, is a multiple choice. As you can see, when I click on a specific block or question, it's going to pop here on the right, and you have the option between simple and advanced. So I'm going to go with simple right now. Question code is going to be just that. And then the type here, I actually want it to be a different type. So I want it to be a short text. So here I'm going to click on short text, and there we go. It's changed this type of this question into short text, and that's exactly what I need. Now, you could make this mandatory if you wanna. So for example, if you want people to actually answer this and they can't go past this question without answering it, you'll get this star over here, which will indicate that your question is mandatory and necessary to actually proceed on with the survey. Now over here, you have numbers only. As you can see, you could go ahead and change that if you wanna, and then you can change the max characters as well. Now, there's also this soft option over here, and of course, you can change this however you want to do it. Now, here you have show in statistics. You could go ahead and select how you wanna show it, and then you can add images, you can add conditions, and add logic, etc. So there's a bunch of things you can do here, but to just kind of go with the basics, that's how you basically put in the question. Now, here you could go ahead and of course click on this plus button again to add a separate question inside this question group. Of course, you can click on that, and then I'm gonna just do, for example, let's just do a list over here, and then I'm gonna do favorite color. Okay, just something very basic. You could add in a help description if you wanna. I'm just going to do here red, blue, and I'm gonna add another one which is gonna be yellow, and then I'm also going to do pink because why not? Okay, there we go, just like that. And again, on the right hand side, you have the options to actually change things into advanced as well if you want to, okay? Completely up to you. And then you can just go ahead and see how it previews whenever you do. There we go. As you can see, like as I click out, it's going to kind of show me how it's going to preview whenever somebody actually looks at this. Now, you can then go ahead and just keep on adding questions, or you can click on the plus button and then add a question group, and this will add a new question group. You can add a group title. I'm going to name this one group 1. There we go, and you can go and add new questions in here if you want to, which is completely up to you. Now at the end here, you'll see your end screen. Now here, of course, you can do the URL description if you wanna, or you could just do end URL if you want to, but you could just, of course, type in the message over here. For example, thank you for completing this survey, okay? That could be it, and of course, it's up to you, whatever you want to do here. Now, you may have seen that here on the left, we have a bunch of different things. We have structure. So we can go ahead and of course change these things if you want to kind of move them very quickly. It's easy. You have the presentation, which will allow you to basically change your theme over here, and then you have the menu, which basically is going to be just the menu of your survey, and then you have the survey permissions over here as well. And last but not least, you have the quick translation. As you can see, for me there's no different languages, so I can't actually do this right now. So the main things are going to be happening inside survey structure, and whenever you're ready to actually activate your survey, before you do that, I would recommend you actually kind of preview it submit. So click on this preview button up top right, and it's going to take you into a separate tab. There we go. It's going to say it's not currently active, and you can see this is your survey. You can click on next. You can go ahead and fill this out. You can see how it looks like, and then of course you could go to the very end, and right now, as you can see, it says that this requires the question or the answer. I'm just going to type in the name of this channel. There we go, and I'm going to do red over here, and then click on next. Now, there we go. As you can see, I can go ahead and then click on submit, for example, and it's going to say thank you, and that's it. Now, when you're ready to activate your survey, click on the activate button top right. It's going to save the changes, and there we go. You can then just share your survey, and of course, that way you can go ahead and get your results. So I hope this video helped you out. If it did, please subscribe to the channel and help me out as well.